So hi all, I am Adil Baig, Indian Economy and International Relations faculty of Kingmakers IAS Academy. So in this video we are going to discuss about the strategy for Indian economy for the prelims 2022. So only 80 days are left for the preliminary examination. So one main thing which is required for clearing the examination is having the right strategy. So what is meant by strategy? The definition of strategy varies from person to person and place to place. The right meaning of strategy is to follow the right books and to study in the right way which is needed for the examination and covering the important topics which might come. So you have to preempt the topics which might come in the examination and solving as many questions as possible. So with this all notions, I have devised a strategy for Indian economy which will be suitable for the prelims 2022. So if you are taking the prelims strategy, be it for any subjects, three important things that are needed for the preparation is studying the fundamentals first with conceptual clarity. That is the first primary thing. Second thing is to study the 12 months current affairs, and third thing is to solve as many questions as possible. So this is the three mantra which is needed for clearing the preliminary. So everyone knows this, but doing it in the right way will make you to clear the preliminary or not. So first let us see for the Indian economy. For Indian economy, the first part of the mantra is to study the fundamentals with the basic conceptual clarity. So with respect to fundamentals, what I mean is the static part. The static part means the national income, inflation, monetary policy, fiscal policy, taxation, business cycle. So all this area, BOP, account, poverty and unemployment, banking. So these are all considered to be the static part and fundamental area of Indian economy. So this thing you have to cover. So the book list for the fundamental topics will be 11th standard NCERT book, Indian Economic Development, 12th standard Tamil Nadu Indian Economics book. So I have not opted for the 12th standard NCERT Macroeconomics. Instead I have said 12th standard Tamil Nadu Indian Economics book, which is way better than the 12th standard NCERT. And next, for Kingmakers IAS Academy students, you can follow my class notes. For those who are not the Kingmakers IAS Academy students, you can follow the SHANKAR GANESH, Key Concepts by SHANKAR GANESH and selective reading of Ramesh Singh. So what is the selective reading of Ramesh Singh? So in Ramesh Singh, you can read the selective chapters like planning, development, reforms, agriculture, industry, services. So these topics are enough from the Ramesh Singh. I will repeat: planning, reforms, economic reforms, agriculture, industry and services. Study only these topics from the Ramesh Singh. So this is the book list which is required for the Indian economy. So next we will go for the current affairs part. If you could see the Indian economic questions which has been asked in the past, there are almost 15 to 20 questions which UPSC is asking in the Indian economy. So if you take the proportion of the questions, earlier it was 60-40, that is 60% of the questions were from the static area and 40% of the questions were from the current affairs. The 60% of the question which is coming from static area, it is dead basic and it is very what is what kind of a question. With a pure conceptual clarity you can easily get it. But the rest of the 40 questions which are coming from current affairs are the medium and difficult ones. So most of the current affairs questions are at the medium and difficult level. So for this current affairs, you can follow 12-month current affairs of any magazine. Preferably you can also follow the Kingmakers IAS Academy's monthly compilation, where we will be posting the we are posting our monthly compilation in the questions and answers format, and we have segregated the questions based on the subject wise, and you can study the economic questions from that monthly compilation, or it can be any compilation where you can study the economics part of the current affairs. And another important part of the current affairs is to attend the economic survey and budget. So we will be having economic survey and budget session live on 19th and 20th March, and it will be available in the YouTube. So do see those videos for strengthening the current affairs. And the last part is to solve as many questions as possible, because the preliminary examination is not only about studying, it is solving. So solving as many questions as possible of various institutes. So following only one institute's questions will not be suffice. You have to solve the economic questions of various institutes from all over India. So you can download that from the internet and just solve those questions. So solving as many questions as possible will enhance your guessing ability, which is very much needed for clearing the prelims. So remember the three mantra: conceptual clarity of the fundamentals, 12 months of current affairs and solving as many questions as possible. With this we can easily conquer the economy. Thank you.